overtime victory. What a game that was. Just sum it up for us.
Yeah, I mean, Coventry came at us and we knew it was going to be a hard game. I didn't feel like, felt like we kind of got out competed in the first period. We were trying to find our way. It felt like we were a little bit panicked with the puck at times, but we have a great group of guys in the room, and that's a big character win for us. At the end of the day, everybody played well once we settled into the game. It just felt like it took us time to settle in. Obviously, we knew what the what the implications were of that game. So when that puck went in at the end, we were just it felt like a playoff game, rightfully so, and I was really proud of how the guys responded. And you know what? It just kind of something that we've talked about going into third, about just kind of laying it all out there and believing we can do it. And that just as we carried that on with the period, it just got better for us. So really proud of the guys and really happy with that win.
We mentioned sort of perhaps a little bit of a slow start. It was similar perhaps in a little bit of a way to the Belfast game. Sort of a two-pronged question. First of all, what do you have to do perhaps to get rid of those kind of slow starts? But then second of all, how happy with it then that the team sort of did rebound and get going after a little bit?
Yeah, that's a tough question to answer. I mean, a couple of things we'll do in practice to sort of, we can adjust certain intensity levels at certain moments in a practice. Sometimes we'll do something to start just to throw the guys off, to try to prepare the mind mentally, and then, we can look at other sort of things like off the ice in terms of meetings and stuff. If there's something down there that we can do. Often when it's something that's, psychological, we feel like it's sort of a one-off, a two-off. We don't view this as sort of an issue in the room. So it felt like it was just a slow start, maybe a bit of nerves, a bit of butterflies. I wouldn't compare it to the Belfast game. The Belfast game, we just kind of sat back. It looked like we were trying tonight, but we were losing puck battles, and we were just kind of not getting there on time. And essentially, when we came to a 50-50 puck, we were losing those in the first, but I felt like it was a different vibe against Belfast. I'm not going to look a whole lot into it. We're not going to make a big deal out of it. The big thing for us is that we bounced back, we found a way, and we got the job done.
Josh Waller gets the game-winning goal. He's just been superb over the past few months, hasn't he? And how happy are you with how he's developing as a young guy?
Yeah, well, Waller's got a tremendous future. He's a young Brit with tons of speed. He can play probably anywhere up and down the lineup, and he has that game-breaking ability that, we're trying to get him to be more consistent on a nightly basis, more of a 200-foot player. He's evolved tremendously since last year. I mean, the kid is night and day, and obviously we put him in game-breaking moments, and the idea is for him to take advantage of those, and today it ended up on his stick, and obviously with that release, he's dangerous anytime he gets in that slot. So really happy for him to get the winning goal, but at the end of the day, I was just really proud of the way the guys responded as a whole in the third period. And
finally, you mentioned sort of that momentum that a win like this might bring. Going into Nottingham tomorrow, how important is that going to be?
Well, my heart's just coming back to normal now. We haven't thought a whole lot about Nottingham just yet. We're gonna have to have a better start. We just can't make it hard on ourselves like that. You're not gonna end up this. Statistically, and percentage-wise, you'll probably lose more of those games than you win. So you don't want to put yourself behind the 8 ball. But obviously, sometimes when you come off a big emotional win, you got to be careful about how you approach the next game, because there could be a letdown. The biggest thing about our team is the biggest thing we look for in the summer is character. So we anticipate just to kind of roll with it and keep the momentum and stay on the high and stay on the wave and play with that confidence that we know we can, and we're a better team when we're playing like that.
Brodie, thank you very much. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.